Oh, there y'all, and welcome back, or I shouldn't say welcome back. Welcome to my first like roleplay series on the Frontier map. Now, I'm hoping I'll be able to edit kind of my own like thing. What would you call it? My own like finance into the video, I guess. Because right now, I have a ton of money in game from having to set the map up and everything like that. So I'm not going to use that money, but I'm going to use kind of what I guess imagine what I earn from like mowing people's lawns and whatnot. So hopefully y'all enjoy this video, and I do want to give like quick like happy birthday to my mom as well, who's turned 49, which is pretty insane. So happy birthday to her. Yeah, I guess I'll go, and I believe I was getting some calls about what would be like northwest of Frontier on this side of the wall. Some of them down there needs mowing done. And I believe the county is going to be paying me what would they be paying? Like 1,000 a day to go and mow some lawns for some people. So that's a pretty good deal right there as well. But I've been hearing this noise out here like all night now, and I think it's because they're over there. I guess they're building a playground, is what I heard. Looks like a good spot for a playground. Bulldozer seems a little overkill in my opinion, but I guess it is what it is. So we'll just jump into here. Which dang, that's loud too. Just went ahead and kind of adjusted the microphone audio and also the game audio real quick. But we shall head right out here. Make sure my trailer can catch the gate. Y'all know what sucks as well even more is that my side panel still doesn't work in the sole game here, even though I think it's just for the fact that it's like old technology that I'm trying to use on a new gen console. It just doesn't want me to use it. But we shall now head right. Just that California stop right there. It's fine. And damn, did this map take me a long time, especially over there, which y'all probably see like by next video, if not this video. Like that all took me absolutely forever to set up, like 6 hours setting all this up. You can see we have our little, I guess it'd be an old 50 Chevy. And we also have this international mower on the back, along with just this, it's like a newer utility trailer, but I guess it works as well. So I guess if y'all do like this video, please do hit that like button and subscribe as well. I can always do some more subscribers or people that I know that are watching. So I believe the county was sending me out, like I said, this way to mow some neighborhoods down or lawns down here. Yeah, this is sketchy stuff right here. But yeah, $1,000 each day do this, I guess. 1,000 to 1,500. I'd say. I guess depends on how many yards I mow down or manage to in a day. Here's the neighborhood right here. And dang, that helicopter loud in my ear. Where shall we park? I don't think we can park anywhere on the street. Not sure. I mean, there's only select amount of houses that we need to do as well. Tell y'all what, we'll park them here. There we go. And we shall get these ramps pulled down as well. Now we'll unstrap this thing. It's kind of sad that all these my mowers in this game only have like one sound to them. I guess it is kind of what it is. So I believe this blue house right here is on the list. They did say like a dark blue upstairs house. So we'll wait for traffic to go by and then we'll go and do that lawn there for them. Went ahead and turned it down again because you know it's bad when the people chattering inside the house there is louder than my mower is. I don't want to get that in my face. Now I could be wrong as well, but I think it depends on how big the yards are too. Like what I just did here might have been like at least like a, I don't know, I guess maybe like a $70, $80 job, something like that. But I feel it's pretty reasonable. Like the real estate, I guess it'd be the real estate agents if they hired me to come out and do this and then pay me like a couple grand to know like pretty much each neighborhood. So that's this place all mowed down. I'll just kind of get my little shovel, handy dandy shovel, and tidy it up a little bit more. Shovel or rake? We'll do the shovel. Oh. Scoop. Scoop, scoop, scoop. I'll just kind of pile this all neatly to the back, so. Push all this back here too. Oh crap, I'm getting it everywhere. That's not what I want to do. I suppose back here it doesn't matter as much because people aren't really looking back here. But you know, you always want to make these jobs, like when you're doing this stuff, as nice as possible for the clients. Pretty huge pile, but all happy farm soon for you. So, strap them down. And let me think what else. I think technically they would be alright with me mowing this whole neighborhood down. But I mean, I feel y'all would get bored of that eventually as well. So I might only do some of these houses for today. So let's see, that's them all mowed down. Now I believe they wanted me to do, they said a house with a garage, so I guess it could be this house or that red house, so I guess I'll go ahead and mow both these houses down. One's mailbox and one looks very much alive and does not look in good shape. Now another thing is I did advertise myself the Frontier Case or International as well, their dealership, to be able to kind of haul some equipment out for them to wherever, so I could do that, and I imagine that would at least be another couple grand per delivery to do that for them. And I will also be getting firewood delivery for some vehicle. I need to guess like a push mower. That's what we need to do. Or a weed eater for these real tight areas like this. There we go. I'd say that was pretty clean. Pretty clean cut right there. So we can go ahead and just kind of try to balance this back up for them, I guess. Tell y'all what though, this definitely will probably match my voice more doing this sort of role play because of how stuffed up I sound all the time now. That's why I always debate on doing commentary or not, because it's like some days I'm like clear, some days I'm stuffed up, and some days I'm like really stuffed up. I haven't even been outside for a couple days now, in all life. So I don't know why I'm still having these allergy attacks. I guess just no matter what, if it's just getting into the spring or whatever, you'll always get clogged up inside or outside. So we'll go ahead and do these folks next. Doesn't seem like they have a very big yard, if you ask me. Seems this mower deck kind of does a mixture of mulching and just spitting out the grass, because it seems some spots have to go back over a couple times for it to finally neaten out a bit. Which is pretty realistic, actually. Do they have a backyard as well? It's hard to tell. I think they do, it's just there's no way of actually getting to it. And I guess saying actually again. So there's some words I really need to just get out the habit of saying in these videos. And finally get my confidence when it comes to making these commentary type videos, because it's like I still am nervous a little bit about them. especially being all clogged up like I am. Yeah, if need be some spots, I'll just kind of take my little rake or shovel, whichever, just kind of clean up a little bit. There we go. So that's 3 houses knocked off the list, I believe. Unless there is a way to get back here and I'm just not seeing it. Tell you what, this definitely is some dusty work in real life. So it's probably what I'm best at though, besides digging pipeline and stuff like that, like I've been doing a lot here lately in real life, is mowing, doing yard work like this, which is why it's like on the list of one of my most considered jobs to do one day. Tell you what, I'll get so damn annoying after a while, just having to switch it gears, like having a manual transmission mower like this. Constantly have to go back and forth like that. Can't imagine. To that I'll speak. Now that's all done. So let me think what else would be on the list. They said like houses with the garages. Blue upstairs house, that's done. And I believe they said one of these normal single floor blue houses here. I guess there's this place. Things be done. We'll go ahead and do one of these houses real quick. I don't know what those blue flags are about on the mailboxes. If y'all can tell me what that is, please do, because that's like the first I'm seeing that. Maybe it's like a Northern City thing of some sort. I'm just not aware of. I believe this place is based off of Chicago or New York. So we'll do this last house, and I believe real estate agent did just text me, and he did say it'd be a $1,700 job. So that'll be an easy 1,700 smackaroons right there. Those real estate agents definitely take their grass care seriously. So one of the other big inspirations besides like simulate for these roleplays, the YouTuber simulate those, is not only Bagwin, but also Controller Time, who's another YouTuber who does these kind of like roleplays, I guess. So he kind of inspired me to start attempting this too. Hopefully it comes out as good as his videos does, because damn, if you watch his videos, it's insane how well done he does those. I guess that's what you kind of should expect from country boy as well. I'm only kind of a newbie country boy still, because we only lived out in the country for like 7 years, compared to like people who lived out in the country for maybe 30 plus, if not more, 40 years, or even longer than that, however long that their family owned whatever farm or ranch. I get to learn how to drive all sorts of equipment as well, and the ins and outs of mechanical things. Which I would like to learn more mechanical stuff later on, or eventually down the line. Mechanical terms and all that other stuff. Because my brain just kind of sparks and catches fire every time people start talking about injection pumps and spark plugs, or I guess spark plugs and oil, and basically the basic stuff about mechanical work is what I know. Yeah, I can't imagine like bending over, like if that was me on this mower, I would break it in half, bending over, just constantly switching it in the drive or first gear in this case, and reverse. Ouch. Unless these weren't like, I think these were more just of like automatic, these mowers were back in the day. Because I would still, no matter what machine period, I would still be more used to hydrostat transmissions. So that's all I've ever really driven my whole life. Unless you want to count like an automatic like truck or whatever, car. So we'll go and load this back up on the trailer. Which crap, I forgot this little piece here to real estate definitely noticed that. There we go. So we shall go and load this back up on the truck real quick, and then we'll head on back to the house. There we go. Now, Frontier International just got back with me as well. They were telling me about, I guess it's a John Deere Model A with like a little wooden, it's like an old-fashioned water tank or wagon behind it. They were saying that Northwest Frontier gas station, I believe, just ordered it, and I believe they bought it for advertisement reasons, like to attract people to the gas station even more. Even though I don't see why them, for all people, need something like that to advertise, because I'm always seeing like trucks and cars stopping there for fuel. But I guess that's just me though. I ran there, I wouldn't think I would need that, but apparently they do. So we're going to go and drop the mower and trailer back off at the house, and we're going to be going to the dealership to go jump. They say it's like on a flatbed connected to a Kenworth. We're going to be going and picking that up for them. The dealership, which I'm just going to call them Case because it's easier. Case is saying that they'll pay me like, damn, what did they say they're gonna pay me? Like $2,000, I believe, to go and drop that. Here's the gas station, by the way. They went dropped off like right by the road, right there. Got $2,000 to go and drop that off. At least I think that's about right. I'd say that's a $2,000 job right there. A long distance trucking jobs or delivery jobs are probably even more money than that, I would think. So I guess I'll see y'all back at the house once I drop this off here. Farmer of that field, or the owner of that field, agreed to just having a road cut straight through their property like that. I think the council kind of came to an agreement with them to do that so that the neighborhood would have a kind of a utility entrance, I guess. But to me, if I own that field, that seemed annoying. So here we are back at the house. We're on the right flanker line. Kind of let people know we're going in there. So now apparently I don't have hazards. Now, just kind of tack this thing on in there. We'll just kind of put it off to the side a little bit. There we go. And I've noticed as well is it seems like the bulldozer just finished like scraping the top soil off over there, the grass off, and they just delivered a bunch of sand, I guess, for the playground. So they're gonna spread that out next, and then probably by the next time y'all see me, like in the next video, they'll probably have it already kind of going up and everything. So that'd be pretty neat. Now we shall head on over to the dealership real quick. They say they just kind of pull into their lot, I guess, where work vehicles are parked. So this probably will be my main job besides the whole firewood thing, because it kind of pays that much more than take care of people's lawn does. So they say to park right here, but I don't know where to park exactly. Here's me pulling up as well on my old little 50s Chevy with all these newer Chevys here. Like right next to this looks like a brand new like 5500 as well. So that's pretty neat. I guess that's probably what they use to go service some of the broken down equipment in the field and whatnot. And then these other two things might just be haulers. But they say it's on like a Kenworth, and dang, I'm assuming this is it right here. There's the John Deere Model A on there. Then there's this thing right here. It looks like an old water wagon, I guess you would call it. It's technically a wagon in my opinion, because there's the wagon wheels and frame on it. Yeah, I'll go in and talk to them real quick. That's right, piece of equipment. Alright, thank you, sir. Oh, pardon me. So they do say that this is the right truck and trailer, actually, so I just had to make sure of that. So we'll go ahead, and they gave me the keys to this, so we'll go ahead and jump in here. Wow, that's pretty neat. What does the horn sound like on there? Neato. There's all the lights. Nice little flashlight there. We don't need that though, or technically we don't need the oversized load thing either, because it's in by no means an oversized load. So we shall go and I guess deliver this for them, and that'd be an easy $2,000. They say it's a $2,500 job, or hang on, let me think about that. I guess it's a $4,000 job, actually, $4,500 job, because then they get most of the money, as whereas I get $2,000 of it, like maybe 15–20% of it, something like that, and then kind of make out some good money themselves, I guess. Still, you know, it is their truck. So we'll go ahead and deliver this real quick, and we'll have over $3,000 for today, which isn't a bad start. Which again, let me know if y'all think that's too much money to kind of give myself, or if that's realistic for what I'm doing here, because it certainly kind of feels realistic in my opinion. Oh well, we need to get a truck like this eventually, so we can kind of deliver loads like this. Here we are coming up on our little drop off for delivery here. So we might actually need these lights for turning into here. It's a pretty busy road. Turn pretty hard too. Might be blocking the gas station for a little bit, but kind of have to deal with it. And we'll pull off right here would be good. Turn our headlights off. And we'll go and lower down these ramps over here. There we go. So we got those all lowered down, and of course I'm already blocking someone. Go ahead and unstrap this bad boy. And now the fun part, backing this off here. Of course no lights on there, but there's a horn. So once I get the wagon off, it should be relatively easy. I don't want to break those flimsy old wheels on there though. Years up there. Starting to jackknife it a little bit. I don't want to do that. Of course, the transmission on this thing is insane too. I mean, from the, what would it be, the 20s? Or I'd say even earlier than that even. There we go. And then what I've learned here, when it comes to these single front wheel type tractors, is you want to turn either real hard to the right or the left, and then kind of go down the ramp like so. There we go. And we'll go ahead and position this quite nicely for them. There's starting to kind of traffic jam right here. And I think they said they wanted it out of the way, but at the same time they wanted to where people can see it too. In my opinion, this is kind of a sketchy spot as well, right by the road like this. I don't know how comfortable I would feel putting something like this right by the road. Not only the word to get hit, but also like stolen, I'm pretty sure. Tell y'all what, this I can probably go a little bit further inwards, but to me it seems like a nice little spot for this. There we go, y'all. Now I believe they were saying something about grassing this all in next and kind of putting this on a nice little dirt pedestal type thing, or I shouldn't say pedestal, like a little patch of dirt. Just kind of give it that rustic look. But I'd say that's a pretty nice little spot here. So now we shall fold these up and then we'll head on back. There we go. So now we'll go ahead and reverse it, make sure our left turn signal's on. Car coming in here, Boy Scout car. Now Case was telling me to put this into they have a little shed at the back of their yard. They're telling me to put it into their little shed. There we go. And then they were saying feel free to look around at what they have there as well. Turn my jake brakes off, because we don't need those. But yeah, I'll definitely take up that offer there, because I would love to see their prices on their machines. See, there's like a crane working over there. Go! Go! There we go, finally. Good lord. Sir? Oh, I just got brake checked by a police officer. Hate traffic. Now see if I can get around these vehicles without clipping them with the trailer, ideally. Yeah, just barely squeezed through there. Just noticed I had my little flashing light up top still on. So now pull on into here. And they say put it in their shed, but I don't know if there's any room in their shed is the issue. Alrighty. I might have to go tell and move like that dump trailer out of there. Unless I just kind of drop this low loader right here in the center, which I'll go ask them if I can as well. So they say I can just drop this trailer kind of right up against their building over there. which is fine with me, and then I'll just put the tractor inside the shed there. So we'll go ahead and get as close to the shed, or building I should say, as we can. And then we'll drop that there. There we go. So that's that done. We'll go ahead and try to squeeze this bad boy, and buy this dump trailer ideally. I can see where that post is. Wish I can adjust the mirrors on this thing. It's quite a tight squeeze, but it works. There we go. So now I'm all stuck and jammed down here now. I'll get out of here eventually. So yeah, that's a tight little squeeze right there. So I guess it'll work. Now they were saying I can go ahead and take a look at all this equipment over here, which as y'all can see, even though they're a case dealer, they don't just sell case strictly, they also sell like caterpillars as well, like these D9Ns, which you can make some serious money with those. And they sell a crap load of these dump trailers here. So these larger, like 20-foot ones, and they have like little, I don't know, I want to say like maybe 15, 14-foot ones over there. And then they have these package deals too, like this backhoe. You can have a backhoe that does both loader work and trenching. Normal smaller tractor here, which they do sell bigger tractors too and farm equipment, but it's just mainly like smaller construction equipment and small pieces of equipment, being that's the city, and that's mainly all the city needs is construction equipment. But they do sell these smaller, like, what do they call it? Case 110s. They sell those, which are like 100-horse tractors. And they also sell these mini excavators as well. So I'm going to cast a vote which one of these machines y'all think I should go for first. Which, not gonna lie, these mini excavators, in my opinion, are pretty interesting looking. Or, actually, I was looking at a mini excavator, or they sell skid loaders too, the wheeled and tracked, which the track one really has my eye. This is the 260 Echo, and this is the JCB 325T Echo, which I'd probably like the tracked one a little bit better. Track skid loaders are a lot more stable normally than the wheeled ones are. Wheeled ones have more of a tendency to flip over. But here's their smaller little dump trailer. They have like a dump trailer, then they have this, but it's a flatbed, which I probably could just go show y'all as well. Or if y'all don't want like the package type deals, they also just sell the machines by themselves. You can see they kind of have it advertised a little bit, or laid out for advertising, or it's either that you can get grapple, forks, or a bucket on these. White rimmed backhoe over here. Of course, I would need a truck that's big enough to actually pull these pieces of equipment too. I think my truck probably just be able to barely pull one of these mini excavators. Oh, and they have these huge industrial crawlers as well, and excavators. I kind of like this JCB, the look of this one a little better. Do I want to get the skid loader, or do I want to get a mini excavator? Because the skid loader really does interest me more. I might go get a price tag on these and see how much something like this would cost. This whole package deal here, and then I'll also get a pricing on one of the mini excavators. They're saying that the skid loader, this package deal over here, would be $72,500, and the mini excavator here, damn, what did they say? It was like 71,000 something dollars, if not just under 72,000. So both this and the skid loader, like one of these and the skid loader, would be about the same price. So I might definitely like kind of cast like a post down the community post, or a vote, to see which one of those y'all think I should go for. It's really either or machine would be nice. I would definitely love the skid loader for forestry work as well. I can use that easily for both forestry and like making gravel driveways or porches or whatever for people. Both machines can get me some big money in return, especially the skid loader. I'll kind of get y'all to help me decide that though. But for now, I think that pretty much call that an episode. Actually, after our video, go ahead and park this up and call it a day, I guess. There we go. So I really hope y'all enjoyed this first like roleplay type video that I kind of set up, and let me know what y'all think of this series so far, if you think this is a good idea to start doing this type of stuff. But I'm gonna turn on some bumping tonight, which thank you for Sour Hours for pointing that video out to me, or that show I should say. And I hope y'all have a good day or night or whenever this will release again. God bless y'all.